Hi guys, this is Don't Heal Me, and this is the second video in the series of helping you gain more understanding and being a better League of Legends player. This video, we're going to touch on pink wards and counter warding. Now the first thing we're going to go over here is Dragon and Baron wards, and where I show how we want to ward in towards the pit to ensure we can see any wards that are dropped within the pit, and be able to clear them to deny the enemy vision and the ability to steal the objective. For these clips, you see I warded in the normal mid-river spot where you can see both the entrance and the objective. However, that does not cover the wards that we need to clear here. Now, mostly we're going to go over lane counter warding here, and in this clip you're going to see a Leona support wait for the enemy support to leave their lane and ward. They then immediately go and drop their pink ward, counter warding, clearing the enemy's vision and providing them the only vision on Dragon. Now, when you're counter warding, you really want to wait for them to ward before you do, especially if you're dropping a pink ward, so what happens to their support does not happen to you. Now, while counter warding isn't necessary other than for the large objectives, if you're losing your lane or even just playing your lane even, you really want to do it so your team can help you establish that lane dominance and bring you back or just get you ahead in your lane. If the enemy is warding, counter that vision, allow your team to help you. Some other small nuances of pink wards that are tied to champions: Twitch, Vayne, Akali, kha'zix. You want to have them if you're going to planning on fighting them in lane. You want to have them to drop during team fights to eliminate the ability for them to just disappear on you, as well as to stop their ability to pounce on your backline without your knowledge. Now, if you have an oracles, that goes out the window. Rengar is kind of a special case. You really want to have brushes pink warded when you're in the area and fighting him. It's kind of a pain in the ass, not something you can do. Luckily, you don't see a whole lot of them, so it's not a major concern. But with Rengar, you do want to keep those brushes warded versus him. Now, Evelynn is probably the biggest pain in the ass when it comes to warding, because she goes stealth after a few seconds out of combat, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. So pink wards are of the utmost importance when playing against Evelynn, where a lot of times green wards just are pretty useless to protect yourself against ganks from her. And finally, the last champion when it comes down to warding is everyone's favorite champion in the league, that wonderful little Yordle, Teemo. Flat out, once he's had some time at level 6, you gotta pink ward your lane if you want ganks if you're laning against Teemo, because a good Teemo will have his mushrooms arranged in a way you can't just get around them, and you can't hope to guess to get around them and navigate them clearly. So you gotta pink ward them, you gotta provide vision, because a lot of times early game it's not the damage of the mushrooms that's an issue at all, unless you're just running some crazy glass cannon, rune page, and masteries, and just don't know what magic resist does, and you're running your base MR. It's not the damage, it's the slow and alerting him that's going to allow him to get away and make that lane ungankable. And the last thing is just kind of a reminder: when you're fighting someone, when a fight's about to break out, ward brushes around it, eliminate the possibility of being juked, because it happens. You lose vision on them, you don't know which way they're going, jukes happen. Just get that warded where you can. But I hope this video really helped you guys out, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will answer them immediately. And if you did learn anything, please like, please subscribe, please share this video, and next video should be coming out pretty soon. They're going to be a lot quicker, a lot more item based and math behind those items. But if you have anything you wanted to know, anything you wanted me to cover, please comment, and I will get to viewer requests first. But thanks for watching, and good luck on the Fields of Justice.